Yeah, it looks like a freaking heart attack, don't it? Yeeks. It isn't a heart attack. It's ungodly pain. Esophageal spasms. Right down my esophagus, there's an upper freaking sphincter and a lower sphincter. My lower sphincter is spazzing out ungodly, and what it causes me is these freaking pains, literally heart attack pains for about a minute or two. What do? Can I give you drugs, anything like that? Yeah, I can give you all kinds of drugs, but I put you to sleep. Damn, I got something. Whatever's going on. Freaking hair. Put you to sleep. And Lisa does not like me suffering and being in those pains. She said, you need to take those drugs. And I told her they put me to sleep. They put me to sleep. And I look at it as a minute or two of excruciating pain throughout a 24-hour period. That's it. And I'm done. And be awake, or awake as much as I can for what I got going on. What would you do? Would you be in this pain and just freaking, and I don't even know if it really helps anyways. I really don't. There's other types of surgery they can do for this. I can show you a diagram here. There's 4 quadrants. And what they're going to do, inject Botox in there. Botox? Yeah, Botox. It literally, you think about it, when they shoot it in people's face, it numbs it up. Makes it, paralyzes. It paralyzes that sphincter, and done. But the bad thing about it, it opens up when they put that in there, so I got to take heartburn medicine. It's always open. So more problems than I got now. They also have another thing where they cut each of the quadrants. That'll open it up. Bad thing with that when I keep doing that, because it's going to come back to, it's going to heal. It'll start having them again. This is my second time having this Botox injection in my throat, whatever they do. I have it ready to go. It was ready to go next week. They called and canceled because Dr. Blue, blah, 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 blah. So I got another 2 weeks to deal with this. It's about twice a day I have these pains. I can't drive. I can't do anything. I drove one time and it was interesting. I was able to see on the road. I don't know how I did it, but I did. But when I get this bad, and I just don't want to deal with it with all this other stuff I got. Stealing my pancreas. They want my pancreas. They're not getting my pancreas. It's the second time having a tumor in my pancreas. They cut half my freaking pancreas out. No. Yeah, they did. Now I got another tumor in there and they want to cut the rest of it out. I'm not going that route. Trying some other freaking hobo Fuji. Hang on, I got it. That's one. Woo! That's what I got going on for me. So I'm good. Okay, I'm kidding. I go through this. They give me this shot. A few days after, oh, Jesus, that's burping. A few days after, I'm going to have some symptoms spazzing out because they were playing around with my freaking socket joint, my freaking sphincter. Your sphincter play with, you're going to be freaking out too for a while. You know what I mean? It's something I deal with. Don't we all have something to freaking deal with? Everybody has their own little things that we deal with. Either it's horrible pain or I guess I think my pain is more than average. But then there's other people that do, and I get into this cancer, watch people. Horrible. There's so many more people worse than me, so I'm glad. I'm staying positive with all this stuff. My life has turned from busy, working out, working, to nothing. Waking up, hoping I'm going to feel good that day. I have good days and bad days, but I'm always trying to make them good. I need to get out of the house more, but whether it needs to ache. I got a lot of supplements I take, and I did this, I buy freaking water, bottled water. Me and the wife Lisa were talking about getting a filter system or something. And we got a system. I'll show you this little guy. I like it. 8-stage thing. Nothing but good things about it. And the thing is, what was I going to say? Oh, bottles of water. And between me and Lisa, what we use for water, within, I think it was 7 months of water that we buy, it may be less than that. It's paid for. Only that, you don't have plastic in water, but what are you going to put them in? Glass? I don't know, we'll figure out something to put them in. The water. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm not wasting money on water anymore. Bottled water. You pay for water. You think like maybe 30 years ago, you'd have thought you'd be paying for freaking water at the store? What? Yeah. Nuts. This is a mental game. Going through all this shit when your health is crap is a mental game. Whew. I'm sure some of you folks are watching have gone through some things that are a little rough. Maybe lasting longer than you want. Not healing as fast. I think when I started this, I was going to go on a thing where I was going to get back into shape. I got sick, and I'm the guy. I can do it. Not turning out that way. It's a little harder than I thought. I don't know. I'm going to do the best I can to better my health. Your whole life, you're healthy. You think you're healthy. I ate junk here and there, but overall, I was a pretty healthy guy. I ate well and everything, but it doesn't matter. They're going to get you. Something that's in my body, something that's causing it. But don't cut off my freaking organs. That's not going to cure it. It's not going to cure it. With my pancreas, I don't want to cut that freaking thing out. I'm going to let it grow for a little while. Or do my little protocol and see if that helps. God, I hope it helps. Jump on board. Subscribe. Follow me on this journey because I don't know where I'm going. I'm hoping I can get healthy again. And I don't think I'll be a big freak anymore. I don't think I want to be a big freak anymore. But I definitely want to have abs and be in shape. That's not something I'm worried about right now. I shouldn't. I should worry about my health. And I may not be able to ever work out again. I got to remember that too and think that it might be different. They take my freaking pancreas. I'm going to lose more weight than I did before. I lost 30 pounds. They're saying 15 or more, 20 more pounds with no pancreas. Of course, when you talk to them, they're like, oh, you're going to be fine, blah, 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 blah. No, there's a lot of headaches. I got half a pancreas, and I have a hell of a time digesting food and getting it down. All right, that's all I got. Everyone take care.